Hello, everybody. Greetings, fellow humans. I am very, very honored to be here today. It has been a lifelong dream to do something like this. And let me just tell you, this moment right here, I'm going to take a second to take it all in, because it's perfect. Thank you, everybody, for that welcome and that beautiful introduction. My name is Faria Abdullah. I'm also known widely throughout Andhra and Telangana as Chitti these days. Yes, the name spread like COVID, to be honest. Bangarani. I hope that spreads too. To be honest, people might think that the journey from Faria to Chitti was overnight, but I think that it took me my whole life to get here, right here, where I am right now. I think that every moment, every choice, every decision that I took made me come here and made me who I am today. I would also like to take a second to thank my mentors. You guys know who you are. Thank you for everything that you have given to me and everything that I have received from you. Before I begin, I would like to tell you that, actually I've already begun. So I would like to tell you that things didn't always go the way I planned them. And that happens with all of us, right? Sometimes there might be decisions and choices that we make which are not based on what we really want to do. They're based on the situation, they're based on family, money, based on what is right and wrong, what is good and bad. So many different things, so many different principles and perspectives that we are hoarded with, and we make decisions based on that. I'm a person who believes in manifesting my life, who believes in law of attraction, who believes that if I know what my intention is, I'm going to reach my destination with all my power. But I myself did come through disappointments and surprises at all points of my life. And I used to console myself telling, life has some plan for you which you're not aware of right now. And it's okay, it's a little complicated right now, but it's all right. It all happens for good. But when things really turn out the way they do and you realize that that's not what you expected, it's kind of, you take a step back and you're like, whoa, what just happened, right? So I really used to ask myself this question, did I get lucky? Or did I get entangled? Or did I come here by some magic that just happened to me? But that's not true, like I said. I come from a background where luxury was a dream and comfort was hard work. But my parents never let me feel this way. And they always pushed me to do things where my passion lied and where my interest took me. And I'm forever grateful to them for that. But this is where I started questioning this word called vulnerability. Do any of you know what that means? When you Google vulnerability, Google is going to give you all the reasons why you shouldn't be vulnerable. It'll give you meanings like weak, capable of getting emotionally and physically wounded, and all these things why you shouldn't be vulnerable. But I found my own way to it. I found my own meaning to it, my own perspective to it. A couple of years ago, I think 2013, I came across a number of art forms that blew my mind. I came across something that was called freestyle movement, abstract art and doodle, contact improvisation, improv theater, improv comedy, the underground hip-hop community, where elements like rap, graffiti, DJing, All of these things, they just came at me one by one. And I started questioning this term, vulnerability, even more. Because I realized that all these art forms had one thing in common. And that was that all of them needed you to be vulnerable in the moment. What this means is that your creation, your output, is basically a response to the feeling that you're feeling or the environment around you. And I thought, how beautiful is that? Because the minute I'm not being me, my output is not original anymore. And the only way it can be original is if I am being completely myself. Do you know what it means to be completely you? Have you ever questioned yourself what it means to be you? Y-O-U. These three letters have bended my mind. They have made me question so many things about life. Who am I? What am I? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? Why do I laugh this way? Do I even find this funny? Is this me, or am I doing this because the society is asking me to? Is this me, or am I doing this because I was told I was supposed to? Do I feel secure when I feel superior? Do I feel secure when I feel inferior? It's true, guys. People can feel secure by being inferior as well. We have all kinds of patterns and all kinds of layers that we have built to protect ourselves from feeling vulnerable. Is it new for you guys? It was for me. And the best part was that this happened through art. And for me, that's why art is so sacred. So when I started questioning these things, I started observing a lot of different patterns about myself, a lot of different characteristics about myself. And at one point, I was like, wow, this is going to be a lot of work. Do I have to constantly keep questioning, why do I do this? Why do I move my hand like this? Why do I do it this way? Why do I have to compare myself to other people? And it was a lot of work. My brain was really fried after a point. But after thoda more time na, I realized that the intention was now to be as honest as possible with myself. And when I started becoming honest with myself, you know what happened? You know what happened, guys? I started becoming honest with everybody around me, with every situation, with everything that I was associating with. And that is when I found out what you or what I was. Now, if you're looking for an answer in my talk, you might as well just leave. Because you're not going to find the answer here. No matter how many people are going to come and tell you that this is you, bro. This is you. You act like this because you're like this. No. What you do is very different from who you are. Who you are is constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. It's constantly based on the decisions you take for yourself, the thoughts that initiate in your mind. And that is up to you. So who you are completely depends on how vulnerable you can be in this moment right now. So when I started questioning all of these things and observing all of these things about myself, there was this other question that came to my head. Why am I supposed to do all of this? Why? What's the point? When I don't have a solid answer, even in this moment, of why I should be this way or be honest with myself, or I could just be whoever I want to, especially because I'm an actor, guys. You know how ironic this question is? So I started wondering if life was a TV. Imagine this. Life on Earth, in this reality, is a television. And we all are different channels. We have different stories, different shows, different content, different languages. But our tower is the same. So we're all individually unique, and that is our USP, right? But the energy comes from the same place. So even though we are different, we are exactly the same. And this is when I started realizing that, okay, there must be a purpose why we are all individually here. There must be something, some reason why we are here in this chaotic place where humans are going crazy and nobody really knows what's happening. To be honest, guys, even your parents might think that parenting to haan bro aata hai. No. No, guys, nobody knows what's happening. Let me tell you that. And if it makes you uneasy, that's good. You're supposed to feel uneasy. Because if you're comfortable, then what's the point? Where's the growth? And this is where this theme, this is why this theme is something that I really, really resonate with. Because no matter how perfect we try to become, or how perfect we might feel we already are, in so many ways, we are always going to be imperfect. And that's beautiful. That's so beautiful because life and the universe and the planets and humans and animals and plants and love and gratitude and compassion and empathy and the stars and the dust, everything is about order and chaos, perfect and imperfection. And when you look at it that way, everything you do right now, it just is. There's no, oh, woo. It just is. And that's why I have a special performance today for you all. It's on a song called Rehna Tu Hai Jaisa Tu. It means stay the way you are. Of course, I am always pro change and evolution. But what this means is very different. So if you can feel me, which I hope you do, let me know. Thank you so much. One more thing before I start. This song is sung by my very dear friend, Bhuvin. He's a beautiful musician. If you don't know him, please go and give it a listen. And here we go.
रहना तू है जैसे तू, थोड़ा सा दर्द तू, थोड़ा सुकून। रहना तू है जैसे तू, धीमा धीमा झोंका या फिर जुनून, थोड़ा सा रेशम थोड़ा सा खुरदुरा, कभी तोड़ जाए या लड़ जाए, या खुशबू से भरा कुछ बदलना न चाहूं। रत्ती भर भी सनों बिना सजावट मिलावट, न ज्यादा न ही कम, तुझे चाहूं जैसा है मुझे तेरी आग में जलना राख हो जाना, तुझे चाहूं जैसा है तू, मुझे तेरी